Hi, this is eBike Bert. We're getting out on a trail ride, and it's a beautiful day here in Minnesota, west or eastern side of Minnesota. So I hope you enjoy the ride. We're back on the trail here on the eastern side of the Twin Cities. It's a beautiful day, mid-80s. Winds are light and variable. It means they're under 10 knots. It's been a few days. I do have to make a correction. I've been telling you riders that we've been posting a video on Friday mornings. Well, mid-August. We're going to change that to Sunday mornings. So we'll have 2 more Fridays. And then we'll be going to Sunday morning posting. Probably tell I've got my long sleeve shirt on, which is UV absorbent. I got my fingerless gloves on to help me in if I do go down. Got a good pair of shoes on. I do not have shorts, although I do own a pair of shorts, but it's just a beautiful day. I do appreciate the comments and the viewing. A lot of people have given me. So I think you are enjoying the ride as much as I enjoy making the ride. I enjoy watching other videos of other YouTubers. I think we have a little more wind here. We're going south right now, and no trees that cover the wind, but I'm doing 16 mile an hour, which for me is comfortable. We'll get on a trail here in a minute, be into the woods, and that will certainly break down the wind a little more. So it's a little more windy than I thought. Well, here we go, we're clear. Yeah, it is warm, I can feel that. Now we're going downhill, which is hard to see in the video, but it's pretty good grade down, and I like to slow down here. Some blind curves, and I don't want to all of a sudden run into somebody that's maybe coming up against me or in my lane going down, because these curves are pretty tight. I do have my Exnito helmet on. I forgot to put my light on the helmet. I will stop up here and engage that in a second. I do have my strobe light on the front here. And I'm on my Adventure 0.2 4-inch fat tires, front shocks, Sunter Pro seat, which is also shocks, class 2. And I think we'll go down to the left here this time. Now that curve and climb, which is pretty steep, makes her work a little bit, but she makes it. Yeah, I'm not sure how I pick up the trail here, but I think it's might be down this way. If not, we'll enjoy the ride in the street. Beautiful houses. No, not what I thought. So we're gonna, yeah, that goes down to a dead end there. We used to call it a dead end. I guess that sounds pretty crude. Now they call it no outlet. Either way, here's a blind curve. I'm going to go up to the left here. It looks good. Shade feels really good here. Blocks the wind. And really on the video, you really can't see the up and down grades here. But that was pretty steep down. And if you may remember, I'm riding a class 2 e-bike, which has throttle. And at my age, I love the throttle. The motor takes me up to 20 mile an hour, then cuts out, but I rarely do that fast. Getting some algae on the lakes here. Still pretty. Just gorgeous. Absolutely beautiful. Well, I think speed limits through here is pretty much common sense. I think I'll stop here under the shade and take a drink of water. I usually turn left here, but I think I'm going to go to the right. Now that's one thing you do need when you're riding is a source of water. I have the water bottle here. I do have a hydro pack, which I just bought a new reservoir, but I haven't cleaned it up yet. And that's good for longer distances. This is a pretty steep hill, so been on the road here not quite 15 minutes. Sun is quite warm. You get in the shade and it cools it down. Of course, riding with gives me a breeze that cools me down. Do have my sunglasses on. Kind of protects my eyes from the sun. Also bugs. I don't like eating bugs. Of course, sunglasses don't prevent that. For Saturday, there's no walking traffic, and I haven't come across any bicyclers, which is kind of surprising. It's mid-afternoon. I do have a side view mirror on the extension of my left handlebar, which the camera does not pick up. One of my viewers pointed that out. They didn't think I had a rear view mirror, which is appreciate them pointing that out, because you do need one or both. I have one, but I pointed out that I do have handlebar extension mirror on my left side, which I watch. You want to be as I say, well, I'm not the originator of this the phrase, but situation awareness. I'm aware of what's around me and what's ahead of me. Now, once again, I'm not riding scared to death what's going to jump out, but I'm aware of what's around me. I had a little more wind than I thought. I thought I was light and variable. I think I was behind some trees when I was not feeling it, but not too bad. Now, the only thing I don't like about the 26-inch bike, and this bike weighs 77 pounds, is where you're prone to fall over is when you stop or when you start. The 20-incher will have a lower center of gravity, be a little more nimble, but I'm quite pleased with this bike. Oh yes, here we go. I haven't been down here for quite a while. And we'll go to the right and